McKenzie Pavacich here in Perth, joined by Jack Jenkins. Welcome to the UFC. What a performance. How are you feeling after that?
Yeah, I feel great. That was unreal to get out there and, get the win in the debut. It's what I've been working for a really long time, so I'm wrapped.
How much of a difference does the crowd make and you getting to make your debut in native Australia?
Look, I feed off energy like good or bad, so I don't know if it affected the fight so much, but just as for the overall experience, walking out like that, that's something 1 in 100 million people will ever get to feel that. And, I'm going to carry that with me for the rest of my life, so it was really special.
You've said earlier this week that you wanted to show some well-roundedness in this fight following your Contender Series and Dana's feedback for you after that fight. Do you think that you accomplished that?
Yeah, definitely. I think that, the first round I showed some crisp kickboxing. I've sent him, they've just sent Don away to the hospital to get an X-ray. They think I've broken his leg, and that's my fifth one in as many fights. So I felt like I showed a pretty well-rounded skill set. I still got lots of work to do. I'm under no false impressions about things in my game that need to improve, but as far as where I'm at for coming in now, I'm really happy with it.
For your Contender Series fight, we know that you got some advice from someone just on Instagram who kind of dug deep into the internet and found a way to help you beat your opponent. Was there any random advice this time around?
Well, actually, Ben P, the man from that story, is actually from Perth. And he came through the hotel last night and we took a photo, and he let me know. He said, hey, when he comes in and clinches, he just throws body shots, so I think he can rip knees off and elbows. And I don't know if you saw the first round, but he came into the clinch and I just started ripping knees as he was punching. So Ben P was on the money again.
Ben P might have a spot in the camp, maybe?
Yeah, maybe he can come through. We've got to get him on the mat.
Amazing. 8 in a row for you now. How important is it for you, though, to start your proper career in the UFC with this momentum that you've built behind you?
Yeah, 100%. I just want to go from strength to strength. I'm not interested in coming off and having one big fight and then taking a break or anything like that. I'm building a career here that's going to be long, it's going to be fruitful, and I'm going to finish with, looking back on a career that I'm super proud of and one that I can carry with me into success, into whatever I go to next.
And it's going to continue next in the United States. Very specific. Anyone in mind, though?
No one in mind, but I think Contender Series, I have a little bit of a, not a negative experience, but Contender, I wasn't really happy with how I dealt with the whole thing. I got the visa late, and it was some things were out of my hands, but I can only control what I can. So I want to get back to the States nice and early. I want to go over there because that's the home of the UFC, and I want to put in a really solid 8-week camp, then 3 weeks in America, and do it right and get ready for the big shows that we do at T-Mobile and that we do at MSG, because I'm going to be a guy who gets up on those big stages, so I want to get myself prepped for that now.
And last, UFC's returned to Australia for the first time in 3 years. How special was it for you to be a part of what will be a very historic night? Yeah,
so when COVID came, there was no guarantee when any of us were going to get a shot. So I've been the best guy in my division for 3 years, and I had to wait till now to get this shot. So when they announced that they were coming here, there was no chance that I wasn't going to be fit and ready to come in and get it done.
Awesome. We will let you get to celebrating. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Congratulations.